can't believe I left that foam piece in between her left arm the entire time. Shot the video, edited it, took photos, posted it up on social media, uploaded the video on YouTube, and I only noticed it because someone tweeted and told me that I left the foam piece in there. And I looked and I was like, no freaking way did that just happen. And then the video popped off and now it has like 200,000 views, which by the way, huge thanks, but of course, the video that pops off, I had to make a crucial mistake in the video. Got some merch for October. So the first thing I actually picked up this month was Chrono Kaseki 2 Crimson Sin. For viewers of the channel, you probably know I'm a huge fan of the Kaseki series, or Trails as it's known here in the West. This is the latest game. It released in Japan at the end of September and I finally got it in. And the reason why I haven't made a video in the past 2 weeks is because of this. I haven't completed the game yet. I'm about 85-ish hours in and I think I'm on the final home stretch of the game. Got the game itself, of course. Nice, cheap, limited edition plastic case, and then we got microfiber cloth of the map of Calvard. We got a Kaseki series special desktop calendar for 2022 to 2023, and then we also got the original soundtrack mini. That's pretty much it. Now, in terms of my opinions on the game, I don't really want to say anything to spoil anybody because we're probably not going to get this game in the West until 2025 at the earliest, if we're lucky. But if I had to say something, I feel like this game is going to be very divisive among the fans because they introduced a plot device in the game that they really like to harken back to quite a bit, and I'm being very generous when I say quite a bit. I feel like that's either gonna make or break the game for people in terms of story. For me, I don't really mind it too much, but because it allowed us to see scenes that we otherwise wouldn't have seen, because I doubt Falcom would have put them in. But yeah, Chrono Kaseki 2 Crimson Sin. It also came with an acrylic stand of Rene, which likes to squeak a lot. Sorry if I ruined your ears like that. I don't know why, this thing is very squeaky. The next thing I actually picked up, it's not actually merchandise, but it is something that will help out figure collectors if you haven't actually thought of this yourself. And that is an air duster. I don't know how I've been collecting figures this entire time and I haven't thought about these things before, but yeah, essentially what these things obviously do is they blow air. This particular one I just bought off Amazon. It was about 85 bucks, kind of expensive. You'd probably be able to find something a little bit cheaper. It's got a long nozzle with a brush on the end. It actually has 3 power modes in terms of fan speed, and even on the lowest setting, it's actually pretty powerful. The only caveat about this thing is that it's super loud. Incredibly loud, which of course it's probably going to be loud because it's pretty powerful, but as powerful as it is, it's probably not going to get rid of dust that's already stuck to the surface. Because, you know, if you leave dust over long periods of time, it'll tend to stick and adhere to the surface that they're on. You're gonna have to get in there with like a brush or something and wipe it away manually. But for any newly formed dust, this thing is great. So once you get to the point where you only have to worry about newly formed dust, this thing is the go-to. I mean, sure, you can use canned air and things like that, which I've tried using in the past. This is just a one-time purchase. You don't have to buy any more cans because this is never gonna run out. And it also does charge via USB-C, not micro USB, which I was very surprised about. Pretty dope. Pick this thing up if you haven't. Next thing up. Now this is actually the first EMS package I've gotten in 2 years because I've had to deal with DHL since I live in Canada. I hate DHL, which is why I'm interrupting this video to let you know that as of November 2nd, EMS has returned to Canada. Thank God. Literally the best news I've heard all year. Now, I've already got a couple of people trying to rain down on my parade and tell me EMS are raising their prices, but even if that was the case, DHL would still be more expensive because not only is it, well, you know, DHL. When it gets to your door here, at least in Canada, you know, they'll ask for some lunch money. You're guaranteed to pay at least another 30 bucks, could be at least 80 sometimes. Some of my friends have been effed over like that. In fact, I've already seen a screenshot of someone ordering 6 figures and an Nendroid from Canada. And here's the EMS and DHL pricing. God bless EMS. But yeah, I actually bought this off this YoStar store, which I believe is based in China, so that's why I got it via EMS. You don't know how much I've missed this logo. Now, if you're wondering what's in here, it's supposed to be 3 plushies. I guess they're pretty small plushies because I didn't think the box was going to be this small. They really jam-packed this thing in. Oh my god, this took a beating. They're all squished together. Oh, they're not even that small. They're just really good at packing. Alright, I don't know if you can tell who that is, but these are the dragon siblings from Arknights. Dusk, and then Neon. And whatever the heck this thing is. What is this? YoStar. booklet, Yostar official shop. They give me a booklet, so I guess I can see what more stuff I can buy from them. Thanks, Yostar. Oh, it comes with a little tag too. Her legs just flop around. All right, let's open up Ling next because Dusk likes being a shut-in. Oh, Ling's winking. Not bad. Oh man, they look adorable. These look pretty cute. Very happy with my purchase. I ordered these back in August or July. I forget when. I completely forgot they were coming in. But yeah, these three are super adorable. We'll just put them over here. First box up. First out of 3. Oh, okay. The first figure we have here is Belfast, her iridescent rose version. Iridescent or iridescent? I forget how you say it. 1/7 scale made by Alter. I love Belfast, I love Cheongsams, or Chinese dresses in general, so you know I had to buy this. The box is very similar to Sirius, who I opened up in the previous haul video. If you haven't checked out that video, you probably should. Except blue, just to match Belfast's color scheme. Pretty nice. Gonna be opening up her in this video as well. Next one, I don't know who this is, but I'm going to assume it's Hoshiguma since the box is pretty big. My last one. Oh, never mind, I was wrong. Hokusai from Fat Company. Very expensive. This one costed about 35,000 yen, so I'm super excited to do the video on this one because I'm curious to see if Fat Company actually met expectations with this one, because I haven't bought a Fat Company figure in a while. When was the last Fat Company figure I bought? Last box up. A Halloween themed Omiyami card, nice. And there we go. But yeah, Hoshiguma, this is by Furyu. This is actually my first scale figure from Furyu, so I'm very excited and also a little bit scared to see how this turned out. I've gotten Furyu figures before, but they were usually the noodle stopper ones, which looked okay. Actually, I wouldn't say okay, but looked great for the price. But this is scale figures. It's a whole different ballgame now. And with how Furyu's been pricing their figures nowadays, I'm a little scared. Yeah. That's getting its own separate video. I actually have 3 Arknights figures now that are in box. I don't know if I should do it all in one video or I should make separate videos for each. I might go with separate, because they're all pretty good. They all deserve their own videos. First figure up, I guess, we're gonna take a look at is Belfast. Because why not? Ooh, Alter went with the grooveless blister packaging again. Wow. Got some instructions. Let's check out the base. Eerily similar to the Musashi one that I opened up previously as well, except a different color scheme with a little splash of gold. A little bit weird for this kind of figure, I think. You get the little boar. Kind of reminds me of Botan. Not like Botan the VTuber, but Botan the boar that Kyo has in Clannad. I think its name is Botan. It has some artillery on top, which is adorable, and it's covered in a blanket. Even got a little boar butt going on. And then you also get her handpiece with the fan. Oh, her dress is held in by another piece of plastic. Don't pull too hard with that one. Oh my goodness. She looked good in the pictures. In person, she looks even better. All right, we'll put it together at the end. I want to open up Okita now. Get this out. All right, here's the base. It's very similar to like a gunpla base. Another Gundam looking piece. What is this? I think this is her jetpack. And finally, you got the sword. Oh my god. Holy crap. Okay, so we got one big piece of her hair. You know, I love figures with long hair, but it's also so much of a pain in the ass because they're a lot more fragile than you would think. Oh, I think her head comes off. Yeah, piece of plastic there. I absolutely love the outfit. Just the long ass scarf. It combines her like regular samurai attire to be like very modernized, I think. Details on the clothes are very nice. You can see the folds. Her hair sculpt is pretty good as well. There's a little bit of weirdness going on her right side bangs, but it's not too bad. Bust is wonderfully shaped, and she's got the weird ass looking shoes. All right, excuse me, this is probably gonna take like an hour or two at least. Which direction is this facing? This way, right? Oh, it's not really a jetpack. I should say the thrusters. I thought they went like this, but it goes like this. She is a little bit wobbly. I guess that makes sense because she's only attached to one piece. It looks a little bit weird with the thrusters kind of angled. I don't know exactly if I actually did it correctly or not. She's a very nice figure. I can't remember the exact price in yen. I think she was around 20,000, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Very nice pose. I like the long hair. Face sculpt is on point. Paint job is good. This would also be a great time to tell you about today's sponsor, Buyee. So for the people who are new, Buyee is a Japanese proxy shipping service. And what that is they are a service that allows you to buy Japanese items from Japanese websites that don't ship outside Japan. So let's say you're scouring the internet and you see a vision novel you want to buy. Please let me buy it. But not so fast. It's only in Yahoo Auctions. And that is dedicated just for Japanese people. So the whole process works is you use Buyee to buy the items, and then the original website or seller will then ship it out to Buyee, and then Buyee will ship it out to you. So I typically use them all the time when I'm buying from Yahoo Auctions or Mercari JP, or heck, if I even want to buy doujinshi or art books that are only from Japan, like from Melon Books, I use Buyee. I'll leave a link down below in the description so you can sign up using that link, and if you do sign up using that link, you will get a 2,000 yen coupon to use for your first purchase. Finally got my first Mordred figure, if you don't count the Type Moon Racing one with John by Stronger. But this is my first standalone Mordred figure. I always wanted at least one Mordred figure. I'm not like a huge fan of Mordred, but I wanted one in her armor, and this is the one I got. I originally actually pre-ordered the one by Fat Company a couple of years back, but I ended up canceling it due to money constraints. But that's fine because I managed to pick up the Good Smile one and it looks fantastic. Paint job is nice. It makes the armor look very metallic. Face is on point. The sword itself has a very nice silver to blue gradient as it charges up, I guess. The base itself is very rock solid, very similar to their other previous 1/7 scale saber figures that they've done. And overall, a very nice figure for 20,000 yen. If you're a huge Mordred fan, I'd recommend picking this one up because it's pretty sick. Alright, now on to Belfast. Okay, last one up, Belfast. I'm double checking to make sure I didn't leave any foam pieces. That's gonna scar me for life. I'm never gonna live that down, by the way. So in terms of assembly, you got 2 pegs on the base, one metal one, and then a little small plastic nub. And then you got 1 peg hole on her foot, and then another tiny one underneath this long portion of her dress here. I'm trying to find the hole for the dress. Okay, it's on the edge here. Okay. Just line up both of the holes and push down. You might have to do the old twist and push method to get the dress in. Legitimately, you only have to put this over here, I think. Grab her handpiece. Just throw that in there. Actually, you know what? Take that off real quick. You should probably change the handpiece before you put her on the base. The instructions tell you to do it in the opposite way, but don't do it this way. All right, nice. Okay. Sick. There you have it. God, beautiful figure. The details on the dress with the flowers, it's a little bit transparent. I like that. You can see the stomach just a tiny bit. The little details on her thigh highs. Paint job on her hair. I really appreciate how they didn't go completely translucent on her hair. The ends are a little bit translucent, but the rest is a very nice color that matches her hair in game. It's really hard to see because of her hair, but you get some little glimpses of her back, and they did a fantastic job just sculpting her spine. It looks very nice. I think my only complaint is that the board doesn't have a specific spot on the base and is very slide offable if you're not paying attention. At least when you pick it up anyways. Alright, and that's pretty much it for today's haul video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the other 2 figures that I have yet to open. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Special thanks to my patrons Saswat, Beast, Ralku, Hentia, Fritz, Wandering Kitsune, ZZZ, Higeki, Rev, Pandora, OP Magician, Digital NX, and Ultra Blue.